there is the oldest flags of Japan. So that my family came from there, and my family's job is control the water, the small springs. But in Asian countries, control the water is very important. Water sometimes called like dragon. Even though in China, even though in Japan, river means dragon. Control the dragon is very important in order to make people's safety, make people's lives, as to make people's cultivate some agricultural products. So water supply is very important, and maybe that my ancestors, some technicians, the water control. And for whom we are doing is for everybody. Even though higher society people, even though lower society people, everybody needs water. I hope now David and Takae will success my family's blood and DNA to support all people for the world. I hope today that everybody join today's party will support new young families. Thank you very much. I'm very
Thank you very much. And during the party, if you stop by the laptop here, you'll see the incredible reception that Mr. and Mrs. Koizumi prepared a year ago, in September last year, for the wedding, the actual wedding. So I really thank you very much. It was wonderful. Now I'd like to hear from Takae, your own words.
So my name is Takae. Thank you so much for coming here. I really want to appreciate all of you for saving the day for us and preparing for the party and making all the way to get here. Thank you so much. And especially I would like to thank my mom and dad and mom for preparing everything for the success of the party. Thank you so much. So my name is Takae. Taka means nice to be parent or be nice to parents or respect ancestors. And E means branches on the tree, Takae. And I'm from Tokyo, but originally I was born in Osaka, like western part of Japan, Kansai area. And spent my childhood in Philippines for 5 years and moved to Tokyo. I met David in Soka University. It's a university located in Southern California. And I was a freshman and he was a senior there when we met. Yeah. And I met him, he just finished his study abroad in Japan. And he recognized me as Japanese, so he spoke to me in Japanese. But at that time I was really practicing so hard to learn English, so I didn't even spoken or listen to Japanese for a couple of months. And a man like this, I didn't expect him to speak Japanese. So when he was speaking to me in Japanese, I didn't even understand anything about what he's talking about. But that really got my attention. And interesting, and it turned out getting married to him. So yes. And after David graduated from SUA, Soka University, we got long distance relationship for 6.5 years.
Wow.
And after even we getting married, we needed to work on my spouse visa to get to the US. So we were 9 months apart after getting married, and for the last 2 months, we finally started living together. And when we were having engagement, we really talked about what kind of couple we want to be. And David gave me a really beautiful crystal bead for using chanting. And he said, we may have to, encounter many difficulties difficulty or suffering while we get married, but let's overcome it with like chatting a lot and caring each other a lot. So I'm in the same spirit with him, and I'm really happy for being able to be really big, great family. So thank you so much for coming here again, and please enjoy. Thank you so much.
Now we'll hear 2 words from David.
You're like, when the hell is this going to end? I mean, yeah, this is it. Sorry, last one. I was planning to have a few more drinks before this, but thank you so much again to everyone. Let's really look at the person next to us. It may be a little weird, but let's give that person a round of applause. Looking intently at each other, and it's very significant to be next to whoever we're next to. You may not want to believe that, but it's true. Yes, Takae and I are so happy to have all of you. We're so honored to be a part of all your lives, and we just want to show our appreciation to you. And when I first met Takae, we were actually walking on a path. She doesn't agree with this being our first time. It's true. My memory's better now. But we were walking on a path. She was going to her dance class. I was going to study. Of course, what else is there to do? College. And we're walking on the, at the same pace next to each other. So if you don't say anything, it's just very awkward. I mean, you're just like, all right, just gotta talk. And so anyway, yada yada yada. We started going out. What really pulled me toward her, what really got me deep into falling in love with her, was one day when I was in her room. Well, sorry, this sounds horrible. But anyway, I was leaving. The founder of our university, Daisaku Ikeda, is the most accomplished man in the world. He's written more than any other human being. He's received over 340 honorary doctorates from universities around the world. I think the next behind him has received about 20. So this is a man who never even graduated from college. And so he built this university for us to become people who could support those who are not able to get an education and who are often taken advantage of throughout history by people in power who want to take advantage of others. And so he built this Soka school system to develop people who can really protect all people. And so, but I didn't really understand that. I was just going to college and trying to meet girls. But anyway, when I was leaving her room, on the door, it said, Founder Ikeda, I'm going to do my best. And when I saw that, I realized she's not just looking up to this person as someone to admire, but someone to unite with that same spirit and to become a person who can really protect others. So when I saw that, I said, wow, this person is for real. And I was thinking, do I really want to make this commitment? But I definitely do, and I'm happy I did. So anyway, with that, today is August 24th, just to remind everyone. I forgot myself until recently. But 66 years ago today, when Daisaku Ikeda was 19 years old, is when he met his mentor, Mr. Toda, and started this journey for world peace in war-torn Japan, and has brought this movement of Soka for the happiness of all people to 192 countries. And so, one word that he said has been like a foundation for us, especially those 6.5 years of torture. Anyway, he says, a wave grows stronger with each obstacle it encounters. So with each obstacle, the wave grows stronger. So through the process, there may be many tough times, but when we persevere and win, then that's all we remember is the victory. So anyway, we look forward to just moving together with all of you, and thank you again for coming. Please enjoy the wine and food and the smoke. Anyway, thank you again.
thing is that the woman who is the director of the Writers Center told me a few hours ago that reminded me there's a beautiful sunset over the Palisades of New Jersey, and even though the party is technically till 6, she said, stay and hang out. You can stay as long as you want to watch the beautiful sunset. If anybody would like to stay, please do. All right.